Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now it's Bellingham. Forwards and with intent. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Okay, interesting. Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good effort first time.
Vinicius Junior really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
It's their second corner of the game. Modric goes short, gets a good foot in there, and now they can spring out of defence. Modric. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he get away here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well played right into Mbappe, and the shot! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Camavinga. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mendy spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Carvajal. Oh, here's a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Looking for the run. Decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mendy can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And he's lost his man here. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Modric. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gets his head to it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Great position, great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Modric with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's been won straight back. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Bellingham. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alaba. Now Modric. Bellingham. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Mendy cuts out the pass. Back into the middle. Bellingham. Courtois can pick that up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rudiger with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Modric. This is promising. Carvajal. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And here's Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Played back in. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rudiger has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Camavinga really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
Mbappe! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Dani Ceballos. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Shot could be on. Now the finish! They've done it! Do not write them off. Back they come.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. Plenty to aim. There's the hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rodrigo, they're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one.
He's tried one! Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board, and he's managed to get free. And that's too far for anyone. Rodrigo. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Bellingham. Camavinga. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Foden. Back into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rodrigo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Foden. That's a throw. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ah, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. And it's De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Just the goal kick and the finish! And he's done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Foden. Mbappe is firing after that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, they've got it again. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Mbappe is standing over this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Foden. Gets his pass away. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Haaland. Camavinga. Bellingham. Camavinga. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. Now there's a fine ball. Now the finish! And again! And yes, it's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, and reclaimed it in a try. Vinicius Junior! Just sails past the upright.
Vinicius Junior probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Foden. That's been cut out, well played. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Foden. He's away! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And it's De Bruyne. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's got the shot away! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical. Haaland is on his... Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And he's been shifted off it. Haaland. Camavinga. Good spot, he's seen the run. The ball is loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. And the half-time whistle goes.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, what a mistake! Foden! Foden! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bellingham. Camavinga. Pass is just off target. Rudiger. Modric. Bellingham. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his mark. Can he put it away? It's in!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's away. Haaland. There's no flag. Oh, just tries a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Ake. And it's Gundogan. Rodrigo. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
They've got to be quick to recover this. De Bruyne, looking for the runner. And a header! He scores!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So now the difference is 3. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gundogan. Mendy makes the interception. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Foden. De Bruyne. Now it's Foden. And he's running through. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Here's Haaland. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. So there's the hit! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Kovacic. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Lewis picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Oh, he saved it! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
He might be in here! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, there was plenty on that. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. He's in space and looking for options. And that's an errant pass. And now they can clear their lines. Fiddles it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. Lewis. Nice control. And here's Foden. Big chance!
Cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Now it's Kovacic. Here comes another crop. Big header! No, he can't turn it in. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So off we go then. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but oh, what has happened here? Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Fran Garcia calmly anticipates. Ball has bounced loose now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 20, el dorsal
Camavinga,
18,
it's a little off target. Camavinga has given away a free kick.
El dorsal 7,
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 2.
And it's Gundogan. Mbappe. Ramon. Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick to react. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. He's got away. And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. He's got the shot away! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Vinicius Junior just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri cuts it out. Foden. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland, and it's Gundogan. That looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's played him through. And that has been clubbed away. Out for a throw. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
This might... He's had a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good...
Haaland. And the shot! No mistake! And again they hit the front.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Modric has got himself a free kick. Ruben Dias has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Back into the middle. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is a great pick out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gundogan. Ake. Here's Haaland. Gundogan. That's a shade optimistic. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mendy cuts out the pass. Foden, chance here to counter. Carvajal gets over and intercepts. No way through. Vinicius Junior, nicely weighted ball. Mbappe is flagged offside. Oh no, this does not look good. Rodri. And here's Foden. De Bruyne. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Gundogan. Haaland. He's through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mendy gets it clear. And here's Foden.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Foden. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vinicius Junior!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. De Bruyne. And the shot's on here. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ramon. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good spell of possession, this. Haaland.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe. Oh, that could cost them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Chouameni. That pass has been well intercepted. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Haaland, can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a great ball. He's had a hit! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and
it's one! Really well taken goal. And what a climax we have here!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga. And that's it. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's shapes the shoots! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Madrid making an early change here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Mbappe. Stones. De Bruyne. Here's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! And it's in! And they're back in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Great chance! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
Could be danger here, and the finish! They are rampant! Butter, they have done it again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
There's the shot! It's in! In double quick time. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He can run onto that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vinicius Junior. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That is a routine catch.
Mbappe has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Vinicius Junior. Ederson can pick that up. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Vinicius Junior! Well, that is remarkable.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Mbappe. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And they've got rid. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Well, that was very necessary. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass is just off target. Gundogan. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. De Bruyne. Now it's Foden. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Now it's Foden. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Madrid 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And he was quick to react. Oh, and he's through the middle. Great hit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Rodri. De Bruyne. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely measured pass. There's no flag. He's found a way through. Haaland! And another try! And he hits the net. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rodri. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Foden. Now it's Foden. And he's running through. Foden. Oh, Foden! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one. He can get that clear. And here's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Fiddles it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Dias. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. In for a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's in! And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. He's one-on-ones. Now the finish! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rodrigo. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. They get a throw in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Kovacic. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Modric. Dani Ceballos. He's looking to set free a runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rodrigo. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vinicius Junior. That was always going to be the keepers. Haaland. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's De Bruyne. Mendy does really well to win the ball there. Modric. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Kovacic. Haaland. Interesting ball. It could be in here. Haaland. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. And he welcomes it. Real chance! He has done it! They're back within reach!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, way back from here. Rudiger calmly